Alright guys, just a quick update. Big changes in the fish room. All these guys that had the Epistylis and tail rot, you can see I trimmed the fins, but it's healing. Look to be all healed. So I made some changes. I kind of got fed up with all the fish being sick. And I said, let me put them in this tank. So you guys remember I have these two Oscars in this tank. I was like, I don't know, they say Oscars are supposed to get along with these fish, so let me just see for the first day. And even now a little bit, the Oscars will chase these little guys around, the Severums, there's two in here. And they don't really bother them that much, so I'm leaving them, they're not bit up, so it looks like actually after 2 days they're getting used to them and they ain't bugging them as much. But I put them in here, they look like they're doing real good. And that's what I was hoping for. And I actually picked up something else that I may be putting in here. I'll show you in a minute. But the Epistylis looks like it's gone. The fin and tail rot's all healing up. It's just got to grow back their fins. But anyway, here's what I did. You know, I had 225 gallon tanks and these Uaru and Severums were in it. Well, I took them out, put them here, and this is what I got. My friend at my local fish store had, you guessed it, let me see if this is right, captive bred red bellies. He got them from one of his customers that had his red bellies breed. And they're supposed to be less skittish, and I don't know. Usually they are real skittish red bellies, but these guys, I had them for like 2 days and I could open the lid and start dropping food and they come right up to me and they're eating. Whereas if you remember, I had red bellies, like 6 of them, I don't even know how long ago, maybe a year ago. I was going to raise them up. They were so skittish because they were wild caught. You couldn't even do what I'm doing now. They would be going all left and right and like flying all over the tank. And forget about feeding them, they wouldn't even hardly eat in front of you. You'd have to throw the food in and like step way back and film them. These guys, literally they'll eat right out of your hand. It's incredible. I hope they stay that way, but you guys know I always like piranhas, so I said, let me see, I got a dozen of them. I'm going to give it a try, see what happens. I got a dozen only because I know probably a couple of them will die. Maybe I'll end up with 5. Like maybe 8, 10 at the most, we'll see. Look at this guy, how big he is. 12.5 inches. These don't get that big. They say average 8 inches, but we'll see. They say a big female could get 12, but I never seen them that big. I think the biggest I ever seen them was like 8, 10 inches, but I'm not going to overfeed them. I'm going to try to keep them on the smaller side. But we'll see how that works out. And then I'll show you what I picked up the other day. Let me just take you there. I picked up this beauty yesterday. And it looks like you're going to laugh. It looks like it may have some Epistylis on it. They were selling it as a vieja, a hybrid. I don't know about that. I just think it's a colorful one. It's washed out right now because it's stressed out. But this fish is solid, like bright pinkish red with all them markings on it. You can't tell now. Like I said, he's so stressed out, and I did put a lot of salt in here just in case. There's a couple spots on them. It looks like Epistylis, but it may not be, but just in case. I actually dipped them in the methylene blue before I put them in and put the, I guess it's a tablespoon per gallon of salt in there, so I'll just leave that for a while. But yeah, I remember when I used to keep the Uarus, they look similar. When you first get them, you put them in a tank like this, they would turn jet black, so you can imagine how colorful this guy is if he's this colorful already. I guess he's around 7 inches long. Yeah, you can see some stuff on his tail. See it there? I think on the top fin in the back. I'll get it. I think I figured this Epistylis out, we'll see. But anyway, my hope is this guy was in a tank with a lot of Severums and stuff, and the guy said he didn't bother it. So, and I'm looking at him, he looks a little beat up, so it looks like they were picking on him. So I'm hoping maybe I could put him in with the Oscars and stuff, because I used to have mine in with all the silver dollars and all of the parrotfish years ago, and they never bothered him, so that would be sweet. If I can't, I'm just going to keep him, and I'll get a little bigger tank because he is colorful. And he eats already, which was odd. Usually when you get these guys, they won't eat for like a few days to a week. But he ate right away, like probably a half hour after I got him. So this ought to be interesting. And I still got this orange shoulder, Severum, red shoulder, whatever they call it. In here, I want to put it in with the Oscars, but it's so damn small you really can't, so I'm going to have to grow them out. I put them in this little tank for now. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, he's a beauty. But I just wanted to update you guys and let you know what's going on. We'll have to see what happens with these beauties.